So we get a very brief look at that map of level 6 that looks like kind of an old dinosaur that's kind of hunched over a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, so Jess is trying to screen scroll here. She's going to go, well, okay, she'll get the screen scroll here in a second. But she's in the vicinity of level 4, which she needs to go back to. And she's going to maybe kick herself a little bit for not getting the flute out of here the first time. There she goes. She's got the screen scroll. She'll check this push block here as well and get that out of the way.
So one flag that we didn't mention about the dungeons, we just had a question in chat. The rooms that can drop are a little bit different in this because most open staircases is turned off. So you're probably not going to be able to walk into a dungeon and find an open staircase as often. And so that does change which rooms are able to drop in that dungeon.
Definitely. So if you see, normally when that flag is off, if you see an item in certain spots on the floor when you walk into a dungeon room, you'll know that, oh, that room cannot have a push block because you can't have both a floor item and a push block in the same room. With remove most open stairs flag on, that changes. So you will see, for example, as I think we saw earlier in one of the dungeons, that the fact that a item was in a potential push block room sitting on the floor was a dead giveaway. That if that block pushed, that block could push, and it's probably our item. It adds some strategy, some additional kind of thinking you have to do on the fly in the dungeons, which makes, it's a fun flag to have on.
Yeah, and Jess is back in level 4. Fingers crossed that she finds her favorite item soon, so she'll be able to do some more checks. We are still on the hunt for our last level that we need to find.
Yeah, and on Rando's side, he just bought a red potion. I didn't see the price for that, but at this point, with the money he has, I kind of don't care what the price is. It's worth it at this point with the fact that you've got red bubbles to deal with, as Rando's going to grab his silvers while he's over here.
And he'll be able to shoot silver arrows for days. So for those of you that aren't as familiar, the silver arrows will do 4 damage per hit, which is the same damage as the magical sword. Wand is only worth 2, so the silvers will be a significant combat upgrade compared to the wand. And hit the same enemies for the most part, but it also kills Pole's voice in one shot.
Yeah, and that is great. Chat, by the way, is making an interesting point. The potion prices, which I didn't see until just now, are 40 for the blue and 68 for the red. Those are vanilla prices. That's a little odd for the rando to spit both of those out.
Yeah, that's very nice. It's also a very friendly amount of money, especially with the second quest overworld. So if our runners do need to go ahead and buy a potion later on, then they'll be able to do that fairly safely. As I think
Definitely.
Jess is about to find her recorder.
Yes, and we found a mutated level 3 on Rando's side. I believe that's in the Eastern Forest.
Speaking of our Pole's voice, there's the bunnies.
Oh, but that's not our push block room. Oh, wow. Instant Triforce. And, oh, Jess is 10 short of the bond. Well, she's going to be... She doesn't know it, but she's going to be glad that she is 10 short. She has to wait this screen out. This screen sucks to have to run through.
Yeah, especially when the blue wizards are hugging the door. This would be one I'd go in and out a couple times. Nice candle boost, and she gets the Triforce at a level 4.
Did I see correctly that level 3 was at our start screen in the desert?
I did not catch. It said, top right desert whistle is what chat's saying.
So yeah, that's where we started. Jess gets the news about her wand. She's not happy that she found it now, but she'll take it.
Yeah.
Hey, Rando is still checking stuff. Has he not seen a level?
Oh. Yeah, so DEM is saying there might be a chance that he hasn't seen level 7 yet. I don't quite recall if him finding that. So
I thought he did very, very early. Just so 7, if you weren't with us earlier, is one screen north and one screen east of Vanilla start. As Jess finds level 3 in the desert. I thought Rando was the first to have that because he had a candle earlier, but I could be misremembering this.
yeah, it is possible that he's seen that, but honestly, if he had seen level 7, I think he would be trying to find that right now, unless he's also looking for level 9. I believe Jess found level 9.
Oh, that's right. You're right. He hasn't seen 9 because he hasn't done East Death Mountain yet. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, so he just may be trying to find some more checks. Okay, so he did find level 7, so he's probably looking for level 9 right now. If I had to guess.
Yeah, that makes a ton of sense. You're absolutely right. Okay, so Rando's going to take care of these guys. Check this, because he hasn't seen this push block yet. And oh, never mind. He can fill up on his health right here. Hey, great. And he's making his way to 7 right now. Okay, I see from a routing perspective. See, this is why Rando is featured here. He was routing in all these checks on the way to level 7, hoping he stumbles upon 9. That makes a ton of sense.
Okay. Did we end up seeing an item in level 3 when Rando was in there? I don't think we did, because he found the Triforce pretty quickly. I don't think we did. Just finds a heart.
Yeah, of the items we haven't seen the Coast Heart, the red candle, the regular boomerang, or the red ring. So really only one of those 4 would our runners be interested in, as Rando's going to hop back into 7.
Ooh, yet another nasty little sideways or horizontal shoot room.
Yeah, boy, this wand is paying dividends for Jess now, being able to just shoot from afar and not have to take any damage.
Alright, Jess is still on the hunt for the Triforce out of level 3.
Okay, and Rando grabs his Triforce out of 7. He's got all 8 Triforces, and as Moonrisen Phoenix likes to say, he's got a ticket to 9. Now the question is, where's 9?
Yeah, if it's up on Death Mountain, he should find it fairly soon, because it looks like he's tracking to go that way right now.
Oh yeah, he died on that screen with early on with the blue Lionels. I think everybody... I think Jess did too. Yeah, that was just a gross screen. Oh, we're going to get a look at our item in 3. What is it?
It's the red candle, and she says, nope, we're good. Most runners will leave that behind at this kind of ability level, although a few will take it, because it does give you a chance for multiple candle boosts if you need to do that in a room, or at least multiple attempts to pull off the maneuver, rather.
Yeah, there are certain enemies where it makes a lot of difference, but particularly if, as Rando does here, he has both the wand and the book, you can get that same kind of effect where you can just spam fire at certain enemies, like land molas, like Gibdos, like these gorillas here. You can mostly get that same effect using this. So yeah, you won't see most runners pick it up late. You might see occasionally for giggles, you might see someone go down there and look like they're going to pick it up and then burn the red candle, but not in a tournament race setting. You're not.
Right. All right, and Jess is really close to the Triforce for level 3. I believe she's one room to the left of that.
Yeah, Jess saw more of 3. She saw the item, but she's made very good time here. So she's got some more work to do. Oh no, Rando dies on the level 9 entry screen.
Oh man.
To be fair, we said when Jess found that screen is objectively awful, but now the question is, where's Rand? Okay, is he gonna... Well, he's gonna flute. Okay, he's gonna save some time getting up to West Death Mountain. Yeah, no, he meant to go to 6. Oh, no, wait, I'm wrong. Where is he going? Oh, that's 5. Okay, did he orphan a check over here?
I'm curious about that myself, actually. Yep.
Oh,
maybe this one.
Okay, yeah, this is one where you kick yourself if something important is there.
Right.
Oh, and he's done the thing we've all done a million times when you're playing Second Quest. You flute thing, and all right, I'm going to transport. Oh, wait, I can't.
Yeah, that's the worst feeling in the world when you remember that, like, oh no, that's the one thing that I can't do that I'm so used to doing most of the time. Because when you only can use the recorder on one screen, essentially, and have it do something other than take you somewhere from playing First Quest, it kind of feels bad when that happens.
Yeah, definitely. Good news for Rando. He found a bomb shop here at this flute check spot, and is going to be able to get a 4-pack there. He might have considered getting a second, but one's going to be good enough. As Jess re-enters level 6.
And the wonderful blue. I hate those things so much.
I was going to say, you're doing air quotes when you say wonderful, right?
Oh, absolutely. Hey, at least it wasn't a left side entry into that room.
Very true. No, that is very true, because that's just gross. And our runners are on green tunic too, so it's 2 hearts of damage each bop, and it just feels unfair.
Yeah, it's pretty brutal sometimes, and it feels like the blue ones take forever to get down, and they just are so quick that it's really frustrating to fight them, especially if you enter from the left side.
Definitely. Okay, so Rando had not checked that raft spot. Is he... where's he headed? I thought he might have been going to check that other raft spot. But yeah, he's running out of checks that he has outstanding, so he's here in the Lost Hills. Is he going to make his way across to Eastern Death Mountain, maybe?
Oh, I have a sneaking suspicion that Jess might be trying to dig the item out of 6, because she doesn't know yet that the bow's in 2.
Yeah,
This is a lot of time spent potentially to get the item that is not the one that we're looking for right now.
That's true. And Rando, when he was in here earlier, oh, that's right, Rando had not done the river checks yet. But Rando, when he was in here, noped out and said, well, I hope I never have to come back here, because he found that Triforce right there within like 3 rooms. And as it turned out, that decision was correct, because he does not need to be in here.
Yep.
Boy, that screen where 9 is gross,
yeah,
and Rando doesn't know it yet.
Well, yeah, like, it's just absolutely awful to try to fight through that mess. But yeah, that's the one that he needs. Hopefully he gets a better pattern to get over to the opposite side. Or, hey, we got a couple cleared out. I think we can go ahead and bomb this. And he's going to be very pleased with the results of this. Yeah, that seems like an awfully small level 9. We're missing a lot of rooms there.
Yeah, we are.
Very awkward shape.
There's a big chunk missing, like someone tore a corner off of it.
And we have a roar already.
Oh, wow. That took no time whatsoever. 3 rooms in, and we found Ganon at 58 minutes.
This one might be a little bit tricky. We're a little offset, and yeah, he's already taken a hug, taking both of his remaining hearts. But knowing that information, he's got a potion handy. Could potentially go ahead and make a play to go ahead and finish this off, as Jess finds the red ring in 6. Nice consolation prize, but definitely not the bow that she's probably looking for right now.
Yeah, true, but she'll take it at this point. I think Rando kind of wishes he had it at this point.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so he's gonna round 2 of this fight. He's already got the potion out. Probably gonna take a swing here. Try for the stun lock, and if you don't get it, chug it now. Don't take a bop.
So it looks like his spawn pattern was pretty good on that one. So should be a very familiar pattern for people that have played a lot of Zelda. The possible locations he's going to end up in this room are pretty favorable, and so with 15 hits needed to take him down with the wooden sword, I think we'll be okay for this one. He's just trying to get that stun lock that's going to guarantee that he stays in place instead of moving around the room. Having a little bit of difficulty doing it. It's a little timing thing, but I think he's pretty safe here regardless.
Yeah, these coin flips where Ganon can spawn in the bottom left or bottom right after you hit him. Yeah, he's just having trouble winning a coin flip, which, yeah, that's frustrating because he's got the timing of the stun lock down. It's just Ganon needs to cooperate. There he is. Okay, here we go.
All right, and so he gets that down 7-8 time. Also, I love that name as a musician. One of my favorite time signatures to play in. Going a little bit too fast. I'm sure nerves are a little bit playing into that. Again, he's kind of playing for his tournament life, and oh my goodness, Zelda's only a few rooms away, and with a racetime.gg time of, I just lost it, 59:59, so sub-hour. Get out your GGs for our winner, randothacommando.
Oh man, that is an impressive time. Yes, that's a Jet 9, but sub-houring in this flag set is incredibly impressive. Great job by Rando.
Very, very well played, as Jess goes back into level 8. Now, obviously, even though Rando has finished the seed, there is still a tiebreaker potential. So Jess is going to try to finish the seed as quickly as she's able to. The amount of time that it takes beyond that will be factoring in to any potential tiebreaker situation. As it looks like Rando's about ready to join us in the booth as soon as he comes on up.
Wow, this speed escalated in a hurry. We went from trying to find level 2 and level 3 to all of a sudden, oh, we're in 9. Oh, we're done! Ah, wow, this is great. As we welcome in our race winner this evening, Rando the Commando. Rando, GG's tonight. Very well done.
Congratulations, man. That was a really good race.
Thank you. Yeah, my routing to find 9 was weird, but I died in, East Death Mountain, and I just figured I'd, try other spots first.
Yeah, given where 9 actually ended up being, I can't say I blame you. That screen to get into level 9 was just gross, but I don't think any of us were expecting a Jet 9 when you walked in there.
No, that was nice to see. And it was also nice to see Ganon in a normal room too, because I've had my bad experiences with Ganon in bad rooms.
Yeah, we were talking about that towards the end. Like, after you use the potion, it's like, this is a room that most of our runners are very well familiar with, and you got a great spawn pattern on the second time, so it's almost just like playing a normal game of Zelda at that point.
It was just like vanilla, except for he wasn't in Ganon's room, but...
Right.
But yeah, right. I mean, it was a fun seed. Finding the wand was like godsend because I got red bubbled in level 4. So I had 1 bomb left, went north of 4, found the wand, which allowed me to go back to 4 and finish it off. So I got really lucky there.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that. Because you were in that room where the item was. If Jess gets her bow right here and is going to stab the Jesus out of it. But yeah, you had gotten red bubbled, and you tried to kill that room with the push block where the Vires were, and you had 1 bomb in a dream, and you took a shot and it paid off. So yeah, kind of talk us through that whole sequence of events.
Oh man, like I don't really remember that. I mean, I remember having to leave 4 because I didn't have enough bombs to kill all the Vires to get the recorder out of 4. Because I didn't have a sword because I got red bubbled in 4.
Yeah.
So I had to leave 4, and then I was like, just gonna test my luck. I had 1 bomb, or I think I had 2 bombs left actually. So maybe 1. But either way, I was just gonna test my luck and at least do one more spot on West Death Mountain, and it happened to be the wand spot. So I found the wand, which gave me a weapon back, so I can go back and kill the virus to get the recorder.
Yeah, and that recorder was 100% required because it blocked level 3, which was the last level I think both of you found. So yeah, it ended up being a play that really worked out well for you. The other play that really worked out well for you was chipping and dipping in level 6. You got that early, and you said, nope, I never want to see this dungeon again in my life, and you didn't have to, as it turned out.
Oh, well, what I did with level 6 is I kind of routed it in to be my last dungeon to do in Death Mountain. I knew I found level 6 first before all the other dungeons, but I knew I had enough bombs, so I wanted to make sure I did the rest of Northwest Death Mountain first, and come to find out, I find 3 other dungeons up there too, 8, 4, and 2. So my pattern was to do 4, 2, 8, and 6, which I think is what I ended up doing.
Yeah, I think you're right. All the even dungeons were on Death Mountain today.
By the time I got to 6, I was in go mode, so I didn't need any other items. So as soon as I found the try, I was gone.
Ah, that's right. You had bow and silvers by that point.
Mm-hmm.
As it turned out, 6 had the red ring, which would have been nice, but you sub-hour and you look back, you're kind of like, did I really need a red ring? I sub-houred. I think I'm good enough. That's probably pretty good. And congratulations are in order. I'm seeing in the race room, we're being told that by virtue of you winning this race over Jess, that puts your record at 3-1, and Jess is at 2-2. So that means you've clinched a spot in brackets.
Thank you. Yeah, I knew going into this was going to be an elimination match for both of us, so winner go home. And I hated it had to be Jess because, she's part of our crew, next gen crew. And
yeah,
she's been around since the whole thing. I really love her. She's an awesome player, and she's really smart player. So I was really, worried about this match.
Yeah. Well, you both played great. Jess is in the Ganon fight right now. She had a stun lock on Ganon, but Ganon's being a little uncooperative. She's got him down now, and she's going to finish up here in about 20 seconds. So she's going to finish with a 106, which is a really, really good time, but you sub-houred, and congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, this is the second sub-hour in this tourney already. So
is it really? Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So get your GGs in chat, everybody, for Jess. jessandy8 finishing with an official racetime.gg time of 106.21.
Yeah, level 2, that early spotting of level 2 definitely helped out because unfortunately Jess had to spend a little bit of time digging dungeons looking for the bow. And actually, here she is. GG's, Jess. You put up a great fight this evening. What did you think about the seed?
Oh, first of all, GG's, Rando. Congrats on moving on.
Thank you. GG's to yourself as well. Good time.
Oh, man. Like we were talking about in the race room, three errors. Looking back in the last 15 minutes, digging 7 was dumb, but at that point I'm like, I need something because there's not a lot of spots left, and of course I'm sitting there, something good, something great, and then it's the magic boomerang, and I grabbed it just because I'm like, I earned this thing. But also running out of bombs on the level 4 screen, and then when I came back, I found 4, I found the wand, and then I died on the level 2 screen and then never came back. So that would have essentially turned the tides.
The magic boomerang actually would have been really helpful for me because I died a couple of times trying to find 9.
Yeah, that screen was nasty.
Mm-hmm.
Well, as it turned out, both of you had kind of similar issues in 4, where you were having combat issues and ran out of bombs. But as it turned out, Rando had 1 bomb when he left 4, and bombed that northwest corner and found the wand and was like, oh, hey, I can go do 4 now.
Oh man, yeah, having that wand advantage is so nice. And I wish I would have had a bomb.
Yeah, I got so lucky because I had 1 bomb left coming out of 4 because I got red bubbled in 4, so I didn't have a sword to kill the virus to get the recorder. I had the Tringle already, but so I was gonna go ahead and leave and move on, but went one screen north, find the wand. I was like, screw it. I know where the item is. I'm going back to 4. I'm going to kill those buyers and get the item. And luckily I did because it was the recorder.
Yeah, so Jess, kind of what, I mean, you had a 106, which is awesome. So yeah, just kind of talk us through your general thoughts with the. See, I know you said that you feel like I don't know if you can really have errors when you do an hour 6, but you played really well, and just items were not where you hoped they would be.
Yep. What's fun is I don't believe I killed a single blue Wizrobe or a single Dark Nut, which is awesome.
Oh, that has to feel great.
Neither did I.
Also,
now that you think about it.
Besides in that first room in 8 killing Manhandla, I don't think I killed a boss at all besides Ganon.
Oh, is that right?
That's right.
No Gomas, no Gleox, maybe an Aquamentus somewhere.
Yeah, an Aquamentus, but yeah, definitely no Patras. I skipped a Patra. I saw a Patra. I said no.
Yeah, I saw one.
And then I saw a. Let's see, I skipped a Gleok. I think I skipped a Gleok, but I didn't kill any bosses either, other than just the Manhandla. Also,
I'm gonna have to go back and watch the VOD because did you guys call me out for buying wood arrows? Because a second after I picked them up, I was yelling at myself. I'm like, why did you do that? They're on the coast.
Oh no!
Honestly, I forgot about that part. I was just like, she's got so much money, it makes sense to do it. So we were kind of talking about that. Completely slipped my mind until later. So I don't think we even caught it when you did that we didn't need it.
I bought meat super early because the prices were so cheap.
Oh yeah, meat was super cheap. That's right.
I was just amazed that for second quest, you guys were floating so much money the entire time. You could have just bought whatever you wanted practically for free.
Well, and that's part of the reason I bought the arrow in that shop. I'm like, oh, there's so much money. I already found the large secret. And then I just immediately regretted it.
Yeah, I probably would have got Blue Ring at one point if I came across it, but by the time I came across it, I'd already spent my money. So.
Wow. Well, great job, both of you tonight. This was a really fun race to call. It was a fast race. It wasn't, and then it entirely was at the end. It's like you both hit the accelerator at the very end and just like jetted us forward. Great job, Rando. You're going to move on to the bracket stages, which is awesome. Jess, you went 2-2 in this group, which is no small feat because there are some straight up murderers in this group of yours. You played really well. What did you think about how the overall group stage in the tournament went?
It was a lot of fun. I mean, going into it, I thought I would be 2-2, but I thought my wins and losses would be to different people just based on it. But Rando, you are one of the biggest surprises I feel in Rando. Sometimes you would just absolutely murder it, and sometimes we're quite even. And this one, you just murdered it.
Yeah, I mean, you're no joke, Jazz. You're such a smart player, and you've gotten so good since you go way back with us. Back to just coming in and just watching and speed running the vanilla game. So. Yeah, I mean, you've gotten so good at this game. I was really worried about losing to you, so because you're so good at this game.
But yeah, I'll definitely be rooting on my Gibdo buddies in the upcoming tourney, and obviously you'll still hear me. I'll still volunteer. You'll hear me in the booth, and I'll be rolling some nasty seeds for people. I'm not gonna be nice.
Is that a threat or a promise?
Why not both?
Okay, well, that's fine. That's fair. That's fair. Well, yeah. No, we look forward to having you join us in the booth and helping out with the tournament as we get into the bracket stage. We've got, by the way, some more races in other groups in this same tournament coming up later tonight that will have implications for who makes brackets and who doesn't out of different groups. There's one coming up, I believe, at 9:30, and I think there's one going on right now on a couple of the different speed gaming channels, including Speedgaming Prime, the Uno.
Oh yeah, I need a channel to raid, so there we go.
Hey, that's right. Yeah. Well, great job, both of you. Any final thoughts as we kind of wrap this up and head us over to some more racing?
Just thank everyone for doing this, and I thank you, Jess, and appreciate everything y'all do.
Yeah, thanks to you guys here in the booth, and also to all the admins for putting on the tourney. It's been a fun time, and I look forward to watching the end of it. And then, of course, we have the in-person Speed Gaming Live later on. I'll be looking forward to watching that as well. So thanks. It's been real, y'all. Toot toot.
All right. Well, thanks to both our runners, and thanks to Deus Ex Machina, DEM Gaming, hitting all the buttons behind the scenes, keeping the tracking going, and making sure we know where things are. Trackers are our real MVPs when we do broadcasts like these, and we're really grateful to him and to the folks behind the scenes, making sure that this match gets aired on Speed Gaming 5. Darthling, this escalated quickly. This was a lot of fun, though.
Oh my goodness, it was an absolute blast. I love it when all the pieces start to fall into place and we get a really exciting conclusion to a race, and this one definitely delivered that this evening. Thanks for being comms with me this evening, BBQ. Thanks again to Deus Ex for tracking. Thanks for all the folks at Speed Gaming that are helping putting this event on, all of our admins running the tournament, and thanks to the runners. We could not have these wonderful races without you guys volunteering your time and showcasing the skills that you've got.
Couldn't have said it better. I echo every bit of that. So this was fun. Looking forward to doing comms with you again as we get further down in the tournament. Thanks for watching, everybody. There's plenty more Z1R racing action as part of the SG Live 2023 tournament going on now on the Speed Gaming family and networks, and starting up again in about 30 minutes. So stick around. There'll be more races right after we get out of here. Have a good night, everybody.
Have a good one.